The Board of Trustees of the Beaumont Unified School District in open session. And if you would please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready, begin? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, moving on to item number 7.0, public testimony. During meetings of the Board of Trustees, members of the public have an opportunity to comment on items that appear on the agenda, regular or special meetings, or items that do not appear on the agenda but are within the subject matter of the jurisdiction of the board. Individual speakers shall be allowed 3 minutes to address the board on each agenda or non-agenda item. The board shall limit the total time for public input on each item to 20 minutes. Speakers may not yield or donate any of their speaking time to another speaker. With board consent, the president may increase or decrease the time allowed for public presentation depending on the topic and the number of persons wishing to be heard. The president may take a poll of the speakers for or against a particular issue and may ask that additional persons speak only if they have something new to add. And we do have public comment for Myra Escamillo. And Gabby will be translating. Thank you. And may you tell me I missaid your last name. Can you say it again?
Escamilla.
Escamilla. Okay, thank you.
No, no lo tengo escrito.
Ok, si nomás un pedacito a tiempo.
Okay. ¿Le digo los temas ya?
Sí, usted empieza a hablar.
Ok,
Usted puede expresar y luego le traduzco.
Ok, estoy concertada por el programa que es después de escuela.
She has concerns regarding the after-school program,
De la manera que escogieron a los niños
the way that children were selected for the program,
y porque no tienen lista de espera en número o no me han dado una respuesta correcta a lo que yo espero.
there's not a wait list with a numbered wait list, and she has not received a response to the concerns she shared.
Y estoy concertada también sobre el examen de reclasificación de los niños que son de doble inversión, qué es lo que están haciendo para ayudarlos, porque mi hija viene teniendo problemas cada año y no me están diciendo, yo no veo un apoyo o que ella esté haciendo mejor.
She's also concerned about the reclassification process. Her daughter has been going through the testing, and there has not been improvement or communication with her on how to support her or help her do better. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Gabby. Oral reports. We will receive a report from the superintendent and review the district calendar for the months of August and September, as we have no report out of closed session.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to our first meeting after the opening of our 2025-26 school year. We're so excited to have our students back and all of our staff back. Right before we started, we had an annual leadership symposium for all of our leaders, and this is a great picture of our leadership team within the districts. That's principals, assistant principals, the cabinet, directors within the district, all over 2 days. We're looking at planning for the school year, communicating all of the initiatives, It was such a great event, and it was great to see everyone. And I love this particular one because I can't actually spot anyone that's not smiling in this picture. So that's not often that you see a picture with everybody smiling. So that means we're creating a great culture in our district. And then we also had, the day before we opened schools, a welcome back for all of our staff. That is classified staff, certificated staff, and management. Classified staff are all support staff. That's instructional assistants, co-instructional, our business team, our maintenance team, our transportation team. So everybody was excited to come back to our district, and we welcomed everyone with a keynote speaker that did a great job to delivering a message that we all embody in our district that carries our values, carries our expectation to how we will treat every student in Beaumont Unified School District. So it was, on top of all of that, it was so fun by adding an almost surprise visit from Art Arsena. He's a member of our classified team, did an awesome job rallying every single school with their mascot and their theme for each school. Everybody did an awesome job competing to highlight their schools and their departments. And then, of course, the first day of school, all of us spread throughout the schools and tried to visit and listen to students coming back, the parents, some of the crying that happened at the TK level. It was just so good to see our schools alive again in a way, because really, like, when the students are not there, they're just so dull to go to. And of course, I want to highlight the Glenview project. This is something that we've been working on for a few months, and it came to fruition, and they opened all 4 classrooms at Glenview High School, much needed for expansion. Glenview is houses our continuation school and a program for the 21st century school. Not everybody's there, but a lot of their activities that they hold are at that school. So having these additional classrooms is going to give a lot of opportunity to spread around and actually create room for new students and new programs at that school. And as far as the calendar updates, we have our next board meeting, which is August 26th. It's on our calendars. That meeting is only closed session. And so the next regular scheduled meeting will be in September, on September 9th. On August, I want to highlight on August 28th, we will have a district-wide welcome back to school celebration at this building here in the boardroom. This event is free to the public. It'll include refreshments, activities, and giveaways. On September 10th, members of cabinet as well as members of the Board of Trustees and some of our management team will be attending the State of the City. That's an annual event, and we look forward to hearing information from the city. September 23rd, we will have another board meeting, and that is a full closed session and open session meeting also. And lastly, we would like you to mark your calendar for our exciting College and Career Expo taking place on September 30th. That is for the report, Madam President.
Can I ask a question, Mrs. Kikish? Back in August, can you bring the calendar back up?
August calendar?
The August calendar? Forgot what you called it. The district-wide welcome back to school celebration. Can you can you talk a little more about what that is going to be? What is that?
Are you talking about the 28th?
Uh-huh.
We've done it last year, so it's open to all of our students. It's really organized by our parent engagement department and the leaders of all of the parent committees.
Okay.
They get input and feedback on organizing that event, and they open it to all of our students and staff from all of our sites.
So are they going to they be able to get information, or what's the?
They usually hold tables.
Okay.
And like, for example, GLAC, I don't know if Dr. Burnett wants to add any information to that, or I know Dr. Gray's not here, right? As far as what the tables are going to be looking like and what's included.
It's a welcome back event where we're open to all of the families to come and to gather information as well as have some fun. We have like food trucks, we have ice cream available, we got music, and then we have many booths including various schools representing. We have the different programs that are represented. Our SPED team brings some of the resources, and different groups from the community also join, so that we bring that community belongingness together for the families so that they could have fun, engage, and their resources.
Thank you. I just want to make sure we made that very clear what that was for. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
This is our second annual
Yeah.
welcome back.
And I heard it was really good last year. Okay, we have a special evening tonight. Item number 9.1 is to appoint Petra Rathfelder and Caden Alderson to serve as the 2025-26 student board members and administer the oath of office. And so the Beaumont Unified School District Board of Trustees has selected 2 student board members to its ranks for the 2025-26 school year. High school students were given the opportunity to apply, and 2 finalists were selected to serve. These students, following the administration of the oath of office, will each serve a semester and will fill in for each other during absences. They will have preferential voting rights in all open sessions of the board meetings, with the exception of human resource items. And they will not take part in the closed session portion of the board meetings. Each student board member will be seated with members of the Board of Trustees and will be recognized as a full member. Their preferential votes will be cast but will not affect the final outcome. And so we are pleased this evening to ask our 2 student board members to come forward and take their oath of office for this year. And parents, we'll take our time with pictures. You'll have every opportunity to make sure you get just the right shots on this, okay?
Would you like to do them separately for recording, or would you like them to do it together? You do it together? Okay, so,
But face your parents.
yeah. Do you want to stand next to each other? And so I will start with the sentence and then you'll repeat after me, but each one of your paper has your name. So when you say I, state your name and then repeat the rest of the sentence after
Hold on,
me.
hold on. Mace,
Do we have a microphone?
raise your right hand?
Yeah. We need a microphone for
That's the
both.
last time we didn't do that.
They can put it in the middle if you want, because they're going to say it together. Okay, so raise your right hand. Well, can you do it with the microphone on the other side? You can still read it? Okay. So I, and state your name,
I, Caden Alderson,
I, Petra Rathfelder,
do solemnly swear.
do solemnly swear.
Okay. Do you want to, can you do it together, or, okay.
I, Caden Alderson, do solemnly swear or
That-
affirm.
You can also do it, read it all separately, and then she reads it after you. That's fine, too. He's taking charge.
Take 2.
Take the microphone.
Start over.
Okay. I, Caden Alderson, do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear the true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California, that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation and purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which I am about to enter.
Congratulations.
I, Petra Rathfelder, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution to the State of California, that I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which I am about to enter.
Congratulations, Petra. Does the board want to take a picture with them? I'll take the microphone and I'll take this paper so that way the pictures are nicer. You can stand in front of it.
Thank you. It's so cool.
We'll stand in front of it.
No, I appreciate the backup. Thank you.
And then can you be in the middle?
Yeah, how do we stand here? We're gonna block this.
Oh, yes, it is something.
One for me. Perfect. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, congratulations.
You guys.
Oh, really? They are leaders. This is your new spot. Yeah. So, Madam President, I think Petra is going to start the first semester. Caden is welcome to attend the meeting or leave and come back, but it's totally up to him.
Thank you for coming, parents. I know you wouldn't miss it, but your children are a direct reflection of you. And I was one of the board members in the interviews with them, and they are both so impressive.
Yes.
And so just be proud. I know you are, but we just thank you for sharing them with us and their time with us. And we really value their student voice up here on the board. So thank you for coming tonight. Okay. And Petra, you're in good hands. You can ask Susie if you have any questions, okay?
Thank you so much.
It's different up here. It's a little more nerve-wracking. So, all right, so moving on to item number. Oh, we need to take a motion. Thank you. See? I don't have Susie next to me helping me. Do we have a motion to appoint?
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Susie, seconded by Lance. And any more discussion? All right, we'll call for a vote. And motion carries. Congratulations. All right, now moving on to item number 9.2. Conduct the second reading and adopt ordinance 2025-26-06, levying special taxes within Community Facilities District Number 2025-1 of the Beaumont Unified School District. Do we have a motion to adopt this ordinance?
Move to adopt.
Second?
That was moved by Lance or David? David, seconded by Jeff.
Yes, ma'am.
Any discussion? Call for a vote. Motion carries. Okay, item number 9.3, conduct a public hearing relative to proposed conveyance to the city of Beaumont, certain property for public street right-of-way purposes.
Good evening, Madam President, Superintendent Kish, Board of Trustees. At the July 22nd board meeting, our Board of Education adopted a resolution of intent, number 2025-2604, and this was to dedicate approximately 11,400 square feet of real property to the city of Beaumont. You have an illustration here on this slide. This dedication is for the right-of-way for a brand-new street. This is Second Street. Is going to be right in front of the district property, which is we call it Pennsylvania property. More officially is two parcels, parcels number 419-770-007 and parcel 418-240-011. This public hearing and the board action tonight will complete the proceedings to dedicate this piece of land to the city of Beaumont for that brand new street that they're working on currently. And Madam President, respectfully, if we can move forward with the public hearing.
Yes, so we'll now open our public hearing at 6:23 PM. Do we have any discussion on this? Okay, hearing no discussion. We'll close this public hearing at 6:23 PM. Item number 9.4, adopt resolution 2025-26-09, authorizing the conveyance to the city of Beaumont certain property for public street right-of-way of purpose. Is there a motion to adopt this resolution?
I move we adopt.
I'll second.
Moved by Jeff, seconded by Susie. Any discussion? Call for a vote. And motion carries. 10.0 is the consent agenda. 10.1, actions prepared for the consent agenda items are consistent with adopted and approved policies of the district and are deemed routine in nature. They will be acted upon in one motion without discussion unless any member of the Board of Trustees requests that an item be removed from the consent agenda. In that event, it will be taken up in the order indicated on the main agenda. Would any of the board members like to pull an item from the consent agenda? Okay, no one desires to pull an item, and so do we have a motion to approve items 10.1 to 10.8?
I move
So-
approval.
I'll second.
Moved by Jeff, seconded by Susie, and call for a vote. Motion carries. Item number 12.0, instruction and support services. 12.1, approve revisions to the 2025-26 instructional calendar. Do we have a motion on this item?
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Susie, seconded by David. Any discussion? Okay, call for a vote. Motion carries. 13.0 is human resources. 13.1, approve a new job description for the position of behavioral health coordinator. Do we have a motion on this?
And second.
Moved by Lance, seconded by Jeff. On item number 13.1, any discussion? Call for a vote. And motion carries. Item number 13.2, approve the variable term waiver request for the 2025-26 school year. We have a motion.
I'll move approval.
Moved by Susie, seconded by Lance. Any discussion? Call for a vote. Motion carries. 13.3, approve the certificated personnel assignment order listed on the report dated August 12th, 2025. We have a motion.
I'll second.
Moved by Lance, seconded by Susie. Any discussion? Call for a vote. Sorry?
Lance.
Lance, seconded by Susie. Motion carries. Item number 13.4, approve the classified personnel assignment order listed on the report dated August 12th, 2025. Do we have a motion?
So moved. Second.
Moved by David, seconded by Jeff. Any discussion? Call for a vote. And motion carries. Item 13.5, approve the administrative and confidential personnel assignment order listed on the report dated August 12th, 2025. We have a motion.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Susie, seconded by David. Any discussion? Call for a vote. The motion carries, and at this time, we will have introduction of new management.
President Williamson, members of the board, Superintendent Kakish, cabinet, colleagues, and guests. We are pleased to announce the appointment of Jessica Parker to the position of elementary school assistant principal at Tournament Hills Elementary School. Ms. Parker joins our Beaumont team from the San Bernardino City Unified School District, where she is currently a program facilitator. Since beginning her career in education in 2010, Ms. Parker has held a variety of roles including teacher, after-school program coordinator, program director, and executive assistant. Prior to joining San Bernardino City Unified School District, she gained valuable experience working with Real Journey Academy, Hope Academy, and the Boys and Girls Club of Stockton. Jessica earned her Bachelor of Arts in Liberal Studies from the California State University at Stanislaus and her Master's of Science in Education from California Baptist University. Please join us in welcoming Ms. Parker to her new position as Elementary School Assistant Principal.
President Williams Nora, members of the board, Superintendent Kakish, cabinet, colleagues, and members of our community. Thank you for this incredible opportunity to serve. I am deeply honored by the trust you've placed in me, and I'm excited to step into this new role and focus on supporting our students, empowering our staff, and strengthening the connection with our community. The magnitude of this moment is not lost on me or my family. I am both humbled and honored to become a part of the administrative team and to continue to ignite positive change through service. I look forward to working alongside all of you to build the strength of our district and create an environment where learning is engaging, inclusive, and inspiring for all. Again, thank you again for all this honor.
Wait, just a second before you leave, who did you bring with you? Because I see somebody recording.
I have a lot of people. So
Yes, please.
my
Okay,
family's a little big. So I
Introductions,
have
please.
my husband And I have my 3 children. So I have Angel, Aiden, and Millie. It's the little one running around. And then we're missing Julio, who is helping with the fires. He's just he works for the CCC, so he's a little busy for us.
Well, thank you for coming to support her. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Next, we are pleased to announce the appointment of Alicia Chamberlain as a Career Technical Education Coordinator. Ms. Chamberlain joined the Beaumont Unified School District team in 2018 as an elementary teacher and currently serves as the college and career teacher on special assignment. She began her education career in 2004 as a teacher with San Bernardino City Unified School District and has also worked as an assistant principal for Jurupa Unified School District. Alicia earned a Bachelor of Arts in Human Growth and Development from the California State University at San Bernardino and a Master of Arts in Curriculum and Instruction from the University of Phoenix. Please join us in welcoming Ms. Chamberlain to her new position as CTE Coordinator.
Thank you so much. Good evening, President Williamson, the board, cabinet members, Superintendent Kakish, colleagues, and city members. I am so incredibly thankful for this opportunity to be the CTE coordinator. I've spent the last 4 years working directly with our CTE programs in the Department of College and Career Readiness, and our team has been doing amazing things these last 4 years. I've watched the growth of all of our programs expand across the entire district. We support teachers at every secondary site in the CTE pathways, and I am beyond excited to continue to do the work and to help our department and our CTE programs grow to serve our students so that they can, without a doubt, leave Beaumont Unified as college and career ready. Thank you so very much.
Thank you. And who do you have here with you?
My family is not so large. We're quite a small bit, but I brought my youngest daughter, who's also a student in Beaumont Unified, and 2 of my closest friends to be with me this evening.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for coming to support. Okay.
Lastly, we are pleased to announce the appointment of Donald Lee as a Site Custodial Supervisor for Beaumont High School. Mr. Lee started his career with Beaumont as a Custodian 1 at Mountain View Middle School in 2021. Prior to joining the Beaumont team, Donald worked at Mount San Antonio College and Los Angeles Unified School District. He has also held the position of Custodian 2, Interim Custodial Services Supervisor, Operations Manager, and Plant Manager. He is currently the custodian at Tournament Hills. Donald is working towards his associate's degree in business administration from Mount San Antonio College. Please join us in welcoming Mr. Lee to his new position as Site Custodial Supervisor.
Good evening, President Williamson, members of the board, Superintendent Kakish, cabinet, colleagues, and community members. My name is Donald Lee, and I am excited for the opportunity to serve as Site Custodial Supervisor at Beaumont High School within the Beaumont Unified School District. I've worked around Beaumont High in terms of the kitchens, and I've also worked there on a few assignments, and I see a positive outcome for Beaumont High. I see with myself, with 20 plus years of experience in custodial services and the current team that's up there, I see us being able to make Beaumont High a cleaner and more efficiently run facility that will be a plus for staff, students, and community members of all sorts who come to visit the campus. Again, I'm thankful for the opportunity.
Thank you. Congratulations. And
Would you like to introduce anybody in the audience?
You can't get away that easy. We want to know who's with you.
Okay. Over here is my lovely wife, Navia Lee, And my daughter, she attends Starlight Elementary. Her name is Riley.
Thank you for coming. Thank you so much and welcome, all three of you. We're so excited to have you here serving in your capacity with Beaumont. Okay. 14.0, Business Services. Item number 14.1, approve modification number 4, agreement number C-1008292 for the Beaumont Unified School District to provide facility and support services for county special education programs during the 2025-26 school year. Do we have a motion?
So moved. Second.
Moved by David, seconded by Lance. Any discussion? Call for a vote. And motion carries. 14.2 is an informational item. Receive an update on the district's capital facilities programs.
Good evening, President Williamson, Superintendent Kakish, board members, cabinet members, and public. I'm Anna Gonzalez. I'm here to give you a quick update on our construction projects and some that are currently in construction and some that are wrapping up. So on the agenda, we have Glenview High School, the new classroom building, educational support facility expansion project. We have the Palm Innovation Academy new kitchen building and Summer Wind Trails K-8 portables. So the first one is Glenview High School. You've heard a little bit about this project. Students occupied the building last week, but in the photos you'll see the furniture that was delivered and assembled at each of the classrooms. You can see the workers. You can see the shade structures that were installed prior to school starting, and then the fire lane that was prepped for asphalt. The next project we have the Educational Support Facilities Expansion Project. This one's still under construction. You can see that we poured the concrete walkway for the spaces. We've also prepped the fire lane area. We've installed some of the fence posts, and then we've also now installed some of the landscape with the trees around the perimeter of the fire lane. So again, this one's still ongoing. It will be wrapping up this month. Palm Innovation Academy new kitchen building. Again, this one's under construction. This one's going to go all the way through next April. In the photos, you can see that we have already installed the rebar in the footings. We've also poured concrete inside the footings, and we also did we completed the ADA path of travel items in front of the school for the slope issues that they were having. So all of that is now completed for the first day of school, so the kids were able to walk through that breezeway. And lastly, the Summer Wind Trails K-8 portables. The portables were delivered, being cleaned up. The door frames were installed. You can now see that even concrete has been poured, and we actually already did the concrete for the restroom ramps out there as well. So this one will be ready to occupy this month. And that's the end of the presentation, unless you guys have questions.
Are those classrooms at Summer Wind Trails going to be used this year?
Yes, so it'll be wrapping up this month. So right now, we're actually doing some punch list items cleaning up, but they should be occupied this month. So, and I promised that to the principal, and she's back here listening to me, so.
Of course, it's going to depend on the enrollment and the balancing of the classes, if all of them get used this year or maybe the second semester.
Okay. Thank you.
Wonderful, thank you. Item number 14.3, approve resolution 2025-26-07, authorizing the filing of applications for state allocation. Do we have a motion?
So moved.
I'll second.
Moved by David, seconded by Jeff. And any discussion? Call for a vote. Motion carries. Item number 15.0, reports. Our first report in 15.1 is to receive a report from the California School Employees Association and its Chapter 351. Do we have anybody from CSEA here tonight? Okay, thank you. 15.2, receive a report from the Beaumont Teachers Association.
Good evening. Good evening, President Williamson and members of the board and Superintendent Kakish. Julio Martinez here, BTA President, with a brief report for August 12th, 2025. Well, our school year has started in full swing. Our Welcome Back rally really demonstrated how our district has grown and continues to grow. The amount of new teachers added to our staff is truly significant and absolutely necessary to meet the needs of our students, especially in the field of special education. I had the opportunity to meet many of these new teachers during the new teacher orientation, and I want to commend the district for hiring qualified and diverse teachers that will undoubtedly bring a wealth of knowledge and experience to the district. Talking to my colleagues, they're motivated and eager for the new year, though we are continually challenged with the ever-increasing demands of the Keenan trainings that seem to have been added more and more each year. But nevertheless, BTA stands by our commitment to work with the district and achieve student success. And that success was seen in that overall gain of that 8.37% in our ELA scores and the 5.36% in our math scores, which are really a true indicator that the hard work of our students, teachers, and curriculum directors have really paid off. This is possible when teachers are given the resources they need and the autonomous time to collaborate and to plan. I want to thank Superintendent Kakish for her cooperation in working with the BTA. We had a great meeting last Friday. We talked about many things, including our upcoming site visits and BTA participation in that FACE Welcome Back event coming up on August 28th, about our every other month meetings that we plan to hold, and of course those scores of ELA and math scores. I also met with Assistant Superintendent Castillo and Director of Technology Hart. We had a great cooperative and productive meetings, and later this week I'll meet with Dr. Brown, and next week with CBO San Martin, and in the near future, hopefully each one of you. This concludes my report. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. 15.3, receive a report from the Beaumont Administrators Confidential Management Employees Group.
Good evening, President Williamson, Superintendent Kakish, board members, cabinet colleagues, and community. Lots of celebrations, obviously, to start the school year. I want to welcome our new student board members, Petra Rathfelder and Caden Alderson, excuse me. Names are important. I think that it is evident that we put students first when we put a student on our board. And that is something very, very special about our school district. I also want to welcome the newest members to back me. Jessica Parker, Assistant Principal, Tournament Hills, Donald Lee, Psych Custodial Supervisor at BHS, and Alicia Chamberlain. Although I haven't had the opportunity to work with Jessica or Donald, I have had the opportunity to work with Alicia over the last 4 years. She's phenomenal. I know she's going to be an incredible addition to the management team. Also just want to thank everybody who made the opening of the school year what it was. The energy at the school sites, whether it be the management team, certificated staff, classified staff, there's always a buzz. And for anybody who's worked this summer to actually see students come back and have that energy, it's amazing. So I just want to thank everybody who made the beginning of the 25-26 school year what it was. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. 15.4, receive a report from board member Dr. Lanston Sylvester.
Good evening, Madam President Williamson, Superintendent Kakish, board members, cabinet members, everyone here tonight, and that's viewing online. I want to welcome our new hirees. Congratulations once again. I want to welcome our new student representatives, Petra, let me get it right, Rathfelder and Caden Alderson. Is that right? It's good to have each and every one of you. She left, but I wanted to see Jessica Parker because I think I heard in the introduction from Stockton. And so I'm going to go to Tournament Hills to talk to her because as a fellow Stocktonian, and I did community work up there. So when I lived and served up there, so I'm interested in finding out all that she has done there. Not a big report. I was very pleased from the rally that I experienced. It was actually the first time I've ever attended a rally in education where the high schoolers, middle school, elementary were all together in terms of the staff. And so Beaumont is special that way. Beaumont Unified is special that way, and they did a tremendous job with the rally. So I look forward to this new school year. Kudos.
Thank you. 15.5, receive a report from Board Member David Sanchez.
Well, board members, I am going to report that I also enjoyed the rally so much that when I got back to my work site, I had to leave a little early, and I stayed as long as I could. I even was tardy for my assignment, but it was well worth it. We all have that one grump that we always work with, and I have to tell you, when I was, this is going to get back to that grump too. I kept saying, no, we have opportunities. We have opportunities at our school. And I have to tell you, that was one of the strongest messages we've received in a long time. And I appreciated that guest speaker. Because sometimes you have to switch your mentality. That's not a problem child. That is an opportunity. And I have been spreading that around at my site last couple of days. And again, once this gets out, they'll know why now. And they're going to know who that grump was, because I'm always teasing them about it. Other than that, welcome students. I'm glad we have representation, always have. It's a little intimidating being up here and people staring at you. It is. And even we get nervous too. So feel free to use your voice, ask any questions you have. There is no such thing as a dumb question. I know people push that to certain limits, but and even this morning or this afternoon, I asked a dumb question after everybody had a conversation over here. I said, my internet's not working, and they spent 5 minutes talking about it, but I didn't hear it. So it is okay. Other than that, this is a great year, and I'm glad to see another one kick off. Thank you, board members, for putting up with me.
Thank you for the report. Item number 15.6, receive a report from Board Member Jeff Brown.
I would also like to welcome the new student board members to our wonderful little club. I want to thank all the staff that put together the Welcome Back event. The speaker did an excellent job of really staying on topic and focusing on, in previous years, we've had speakers who have really kind of shotgun blasted a lot of data, but this guy did a really good job of coming back to the same thing over and over and over again. And he did, I think, a fantastic job. But what I really wanted to thank was the people the behind-the-scenes people, because to put on something like a back-to-school event on that scale the amount of work is absolutely phenomenal. And so those are the people I would like to take a minute to appreciate. All of the M&O staff, all of the technology staff, all of the, basically everybody behind the scenes who nobody, and there's kind of a joke in that kind of circle of people where if you did your job, nobody would know you were ever there. Well, we didn't know you were there. So kudos, because that's how it goes. If you do it right, nobody will ever know you were ever there. And there was no sign of any behind the scenes work or anything like that. So it was, but obviously that has to be done. So thank you very much to all of those people. And Madam President, thank you.
And Mays just whispered to me a lot of it was April and Thomas. They are those people.
Coordinating, but the
Yeah.
actual work happens at the high school, maintenance. They coordinated all of their efforts, but every single department had, had a hand in it. So thank you for
Yeah.
recognizing all of our staff.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, 15.7, receive a report from Board Member Susie Laura.
Well, I'd just like to say welcome to all the people that arrived tonight. It's good. I don't want to repeat everybody. I agree with everybody here. I do want to say that the Welcome Back rally was really fun. I was sitting there a little concerned for a while because I really didn't think Art was going to show up. So I was like, oh, please tell me that's not true because he has to be here. So we can't have this without our hype man. And so I just always really appreciate his energy. And the other thing that I really do appreciate, and principals, I hope you hear me, I just love how you guys have just really upped your game every year. I mean, it's getting better and better, so I can't wait to see what next year your cheers and all your things are looking like, because it was pretty incredible. So that was really fun to see. So great.
We're going to sell tickets for next year's show.
Yeah, right? It was amazing. It was
Hey,
really.
Susie, I think we need to get the departments involved.
Oh, maybe we should. See, ESF's they got to up their game. That's what's got to happen. So, yeah. So anyways, I was really excited, and yeah, that's enough for now, I guess. And so hope you guys have a really great school year. It's off to a great start. And I have another little one join the district this year too, so now I have 2 of my grandkids at school. So.
Thank you. Lance, did you have something to add?
Just have a question. I know there are several principals out the audience. This is my getting ready to begin first full school year with the district. Can I just show up to the school? Or should I contact you first?
They, usually one of the members of executive cabinet will come with you.
Dr. Lenston Sylvester.
Inside joke.
We would help you out with this.
Okay.
April will be more than happy to coordinate between you
Okay.
and the school administrator.
That's fine.
That was funny.
Thank you, Mays Kakish, Superintendent.
Goodness. All right, thank you. You can see, we handle business, but there's a way you can go about it and still be joyful. And I think that Beaumont does that really well. So Happy New Year, everyone. Welcome to the new school year. Did I miss something? Oh, I felt like I missed something. Okay.
You're good.
Yeah, so the rally was just so good. I know it's been said, the keynote speaker, a really good keynote speaker I feel like they'll inspire you in all areas of your life. And as a mom that's adopted 2 children out of foster care, I just sat there thinking, my husband and I, we are Rodney and Christine, and which was Josh Ship's parents, and it can be rough, and so I left there kind of seeing the future for my kids as well, and the hope of sticking it out and just deepening the determination for my kids personally. But then one thing that he said that was very inspiring was to just go 1 sentence past your job description. And I think we do more than that, but what an impact that can make on someone's life. What we do can really change the course of somebody's life with our students. And so I cried all day that day, and I thought I was done. But it got me. So it just got me. And I think that is really the sign of a great keynote speaker when it changes you as well. And so just want to, I know that, everybody's not here, but what we do is very important. And it can really change the trajectory of our students' lives. And then as administrators, you have the opportunity to do that for your staff as well. It's no different. And so that was just, it was amazing. I hope we all go a couple more sentences past our job description. And I've seen that in Beaumont time after time after time. You know, the energy was just amazing. But the thing is that that energy was certainly amplified at the rally, but that's the energy that you feel when you go on any campus any day. I mean, it's no different. This was definitely got us pumped up and ready. But our schools are amazing, and you feel that every time that you visit. And so that's evident. I'm really excited about our new student board members. We want to hear your voice. If you have information we need to know, we want to hear it. So thank you for being here and representing the student body. And we're excited to have someone from 21st Century. I think that's a first. Yes, and so it's going to be a great year. I've heard several people say it's just going to be a great year. You can feel it sometimes, and I think that's been the consensus. Welcome to our new management. We're excited to have you serve in your new roles or join our team. And I think that concludes our board meeting this evening. So do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
No second.
Moved by David, seconded by Susie. Call for a vote. And meeting adjourned at 6:59.
Yeah, please. Thank you.
Laura on the phone, whatever, okay? So if you need any